idea farm. An idea farm is where you put ideas in such a way that it's a seed that can grow and produce fruit that can be harvested. And one of the realities of life is that everybody's got an opinion, and everybody's entitled, I guess, to their opinion, whether it's right or wrong or indifferent. Similarly, though, everybody has ideas, and quite a few of them are actually good ideas. But what very few people have is a system by which those ideas can be held on to, kept, and utilized in their day to day existence. So you could do this in any different way. I mean, depending upon your occupation or what it is that you do. I'm a pastor, so one of the things I do is I preach. That seems fairly self explanatory. And every year in June, I go away for the day to a nearby Houghton University, one of the Wesleyan universities. And I've reserved a room and I plan out the sermons for the year, which is an incredibly efficient way of utilizing my time. Because in that one day, one work day, I'm able to schedule out what's going to be the preaching calendar for the entire year. The series, the topics, the passages to some extent. Obviously, I can't get down to the nitty gritty and create every single point and the outline and the illustrations at that level. Well, what I can do is that throughout the year, I have an idea farm where, right here actually on my desk next to me, I have several folders that live on top of the desk. And one of them is sermon prep. And that sermon prep folder is where when I have an idea, I write it down on a slip of paper and I throw it in that file. Done. Move on with life. Don't have to revisit that concept. Until that day in June when I go to prepare the sermons and I take some various and sundry pieces of kit with me, I guess, my laptop with Logos on there. I take a Talk Through the Bible book, which is a fantastic book for getting an inductive Bible study breakdown on each of the books of the Bible, which is a helpful tool when you're planning out exegetical sermons especially. But I take this folder with me that's got the ideas from the previous 12 months. And so I sit down, I lay them all out, and I prayerfully sort them as to which ones I feel would best benefit my congregation. And then I put them into the calendar around the special significant calendar events, whether it be Easter and Lent and Christmas with Advent season, etc. And I try to locate them all, and so where they will fit best, flow best, and also get a good balance of topical and exegetical. Just a side note, I recommend 2 topical series for every 1 exegetical series. But I can do that in a day, because throughout the entire 12 months up to that, I've been storing those ideas I have one at a time in that idea farm. I'm sowing those seeds so my subconscious can continue to work on it to some degree, but also so that when it comes time to plan out the sermons, I'm not starting from scratch. I've got all these ideas that just randomly popped up, either of the Holy Spirit or my own reading or just out of the blue. And I'm able to sort them very efficiently and then apply them to make my life far more efficient and therefore more effective and easier. I would also state that this is not unique to the job of preacher. Any job that you have, if you have an idea of how to make it better, the major difficulty you'll have is, how do I keep that idea in such a way that I have access to it when I need it? Now, obviously, with the advent of technology, a cell phone and a Todoist app or Evernote or any number of those sorts of apps that you can use to locate your ideas and get them recorded down in a way that you can hold on to them is so easy, because almost everybody has a cell phone with them all the time anymore. You always have a notepad. So one of the major indicators of future success is that you don't lose those moments of inspiration, but you actually utilize them and are able to move the ball forward in your occupation or in your home life and any number of things. You need to come up, though, with a system that will work for you. I doubt it'll be a manila folder on your desk in your office, just because I'm a bit of a dinosaur now, I guess. I grew up Gen X, sort of with that 1 foot in the digital realm, 1 foot in the analog realm, and I like writing out ideas rather than typing out ideas. But your cell phone and a folder on there is just as valid, just as good, in fact, even better, because it's everywhere you are. But whatever it is that you do, from a mechanic to a teacher to a lawyer to the President of the United States, if you have an idea, Don't lose it. That moment of inspiration can move the ball down the field far more rapidly, more efficiently, more effectively than if you just lose that idea. And so that's one of the major differences between an up and coming employee versus somebody that's just going to punch the clock, come in, do their job, and go home. Is somebody that can locate the idea, hold on to it, and utilize it at the appropriate time to actually make what you do better. An idea farm. It's not that complex because everybody who ever took a shower has an idea. The idea farm is a place to keep it and to cultivate it so that you can then utilize it to make your life better.